Making a short video to eliminate any confusion about the fuel pumps in V70 wagons. This is an XC all-wheel drive, obviously. Just to reiterate, I'm eliminating confusion. Your build date, January 98. Fuel pumps are not accessible through the boot in these wagons. You have to drop your subframe with these 3 bolts. Under here, a 17mm in centre, 14mm, and another 17mm. And under here, you have 4 17mm bolts here, and this larger bolt is an 18mm bolt. This all has to be undone and dropped. I dropped it on a trolley jack. As well as you've got a 12mm bolt for your band that holds the fuel tank, both sides. You also have to take your center coupling, your drive shaft, you need to disconnect that. And there is a 17mm bolt. It's a very big one. This one here that holds up the front part of your differential casing. You have 2 access panels inside here and here. You can only access your wiring loom and your fuel filters through here with the all-wheel drive XC. As you can see, this is where the fuel pump is housed. This is the driver's side. This also has a sender unit in it for the gauge. Passenger side also has the same configuration, except it's only a sender unit and a fuel transfer crossover. Once you drop your subframe, you can lower it to this height and you can access your fuel pump. There's a specific orientation that the fuel pump and the sender unit have to go in for calibration of the fuel gauge, or else you'll get an incorrect reading. That's indicative of, maybe hard to see that casting mark on the fuel tank, just there. Okay, that helps you line it up. Also, confusion about fuel pressure regulator in these cars. I've tried looking for it and no one knows. This here is not the fuel pressure regulator. It is a pulse dampener on the fuel rail. Your fuel pressure regulator on these vehicles is just in here above the steering rack. Okay, let me see if I can hold this up. This is it here. Okay, you got your fuel, your vacuum lines and your fuel lines. This is your fuel pressure regulator. Your fuel pressure regulator is not located at the boot or at the back of your V70. It is in the front. Bear in mind, this is Australian delivered vehicle, not a European delivered vehicle, not a US market, and not a Japanese market. I don't know if the Japs got it, but I've got my doubts. Anyway, ask some questions if you want. That's all I have to say about that anyway, so people don't get confused, because there's not a lot of information about accessing your fuel pumps, and what information is bogus information. Thank you.